Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to continue with our historical choices leader playthrough, and instead of moving this way, why don't we just move down and we'll go with Ashoka instead of Amina. Ashoka World Renouncer is the food Ashoka. He gets food for every 5 happiness that you get. That's excess happiness, which can be a lot of food in your cities, especially if you're playing someone like the Moria, which gives you tons and tons of happiness. You also get 10% food in all settlements during a celebration, which you get from happiness, and all buildings gain +1 happiness adjacency for all improvements, which leads to celebrations, which also leads to food. So you can see that he's really tall cities with celebrations. We've chosen a diplomatic and an expansionist memento to go with him, because that's what the game suggests. Well, it's not suggest, it's just saying this what he is. So I'm making the rule that we're going to play with these. 2 happiness per age for each social policy slotted in your government, which allows you to get more happiness as you move down the age, and 1 population to your smallest settlement every time you celebrate, which allows you to keep up with population growth. As far as civilizations go, we have 2 historic choices here, the Khmer and the Moria. Remember, we're going historic, strategic, geographic in that order. Historic takes top precedence, strategic second, and geographic third. So we could choose either Khmer or Moria. I think we're going to go with the Khmer, not because I think the Khmer are very good, but when I think about food, I think about specialists, and the Khmer are pretty specialist focused. Moving into the exploration age, we have the Chola, which are a geographic choice, and Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii is so hard to unlock. Oh, Hawaii is so hard to unlock, game. Why are you making me do Hawaii? Hawaii is a strategic choice. We're gonna have to go for them. Yeah, so exploration with Hawaii. And then finally, in the modern age, we have 3 choices: Mughals geographic, Nepal geographic, Siam historic choice. So we have to go for Siam, which we get automatically by being the Khmer, right? Unlocks Siam. Yes, exactly. So we're gonna pop this up to deity difficulty, game speed standard, standard map size, continents plus. You know what? To play as Hawaii, you have to have settlements on 2 tile islands, or you have to play as the Maya, or you have to play as the Mississippians or Jose. Settlements on 2 tile islands are almost impossible the way the game gets generated on a continents map, on a what keeps popping up in my top corner? On a continents plus, on a continents map, little islands are almost impossible to get. Fractal maps as well really don't end up with the little islands on the edge of the map very often. So even though the AI is not very good at Archipelago, I think Archipelago really cripples the way the AI plays. We're gonna go for an Archipelago map and go for like a self-challenge versus an AI challenge, right? Challenge ourselves to see how high yields we can get instead of challenging against beating the AI, because as we've seen multiple times, we can beat the AI no matter what we do. Here's our start information if you want to same start as us. Here's our start. Not a very happy Khmer start at all. No rivers. No rivers for us. We're on the bottom side of the map. Well, where do we go from here? I think we're gonna move up a tile. I hardly ever move whenever I play Civ 7, but I want to be closer to this river so I can get maybe an anchor or something up here. There's productive tiles down there, but it's hard to district around there. Here I was losing 1, 2... Well, 2 tiles. I'm still losing 2 tiles. Well, I guess I didn't gain anything. Well, either way, we settled 1 tile north. We'll see what that gets us. We start with our scout as always and start super scouting around to see what we can find. Mountains up here to the north. My game is having a hard time processing mountains recently. Ever since the update. My PC's kind of chunky too, so I'm a little surprised. I guess we're going to go animal husbandry. We have so many trees around. Looks like that's the path we're going to take for production at first here. Yeah, sadly we don't have too many floodplainy areas for our Khmer choice to really pop off with. We're going to take this farm tile to unlock 2 more productive tiles and just start exploring, scouting, seeing what we can find. We're gonna go into an early sailing at some point as well too, so that we can start settling. We need to get off of our main little island here if we want to unlock Hawaii. Remember, to unlock Hawaii, you need settlements in places with 15 or less total tiles. Yeah, have 2 settlements on an island with a maximum of 15 tiles. So if we can find one of those early enough, that's where we're gonna settle. Another good thing about being on an archipelago map, besides the fact that the AI can't play it very well, is it does keep you pretty protected from the AI. They can't really expand into you. So if you have aggressive neighbors, it really doesn't matter. But the issue is you also have less, room to expand into, which slows you down quite a bit as the player. Angry city-state over here to the west. We'll have to figure out who that is. Independent power, I guess, not city-state. Let's pick up animal husbandry and go straight into sailing. That cut 2 turns off of sailing. It's normally 12 turns. So worth. And here's the southern end of the landmass. We're going to go over there to pick up that goody hut. Send you down here to explore what's over here. And I think we need to put down the saw pit, start getting some productive tiles out so that we can at least be building something. There's definitely an island little area down here to our south. So we've got Hawaii in the bag. It's locked up. But what do we do with this start otherwise? Oh, you're way over here on a little island, huh? Okay, well, 6 turns away, I'll grab you. We're gonna jump into mysticism and have you sit and view all this. And as far as the government goes, we're gonna go for oligarchy. Big tall cities is what we want to have. And let's go for charismatic leader. Get mysticism done a little bit faster. Yeah, our starting little island could be better, could be worse. 1, 2. We're fine. We've got plenty of space to expand out to. And the more little island cities we have, the better we're gonna be, because we're playing as Hawaii in the next age anyway. That'll give us all the culture in the world. If I, 1, 2, 3. If I settle here, nope. If I settle here, it covers this island. So I need to choose where I'm gonna settle over there. Well, in either way, in 2 turns, we're gonna start building our settlers. And in 2 turns, we're gonna explore out into the water. All right, settlers are coming up. We got our sawmill down. That's going to give us the production that we want to see on these tiles. That'll help get these out faster. And we're gonna settle like crazy. We want to settle out as many settlements as we can settle. That's kind of how you take advantage of the AI here on the archipelago map, is you just outsettle them, because they're never going to be able to outsettle you on this map script. All right, so this is definitely a little settle location. So we're going to settle here. 1, 2, 3. We could settle here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It picks up all this. 1, 2. It loses this. 1, 2, 3. So I guess we settle here and we just lose that 1 tile and say boo. Don't worry about it. I'm going to start befriending Divodorum just because I can. And we're also going to be looking at a settlement here, maybe. Pick up all these resources except for this. There's space for 3 or 4 settlements here on this little island. And we've got a little island to settle down here if we need it. I'm not sure that we need to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And we might. Settle here, pick up all this. What do we got here? This might be a better one. We always want to be settling forward instead of back. Just to block off space. Mysticism comes up. Oh yeah, we got little Hawaii islands. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this city gets covered by that. We might have to worry a little bit about space. Found a settlement for Chakravarti. We're going to get 1 culture on the altar. If we found a settlement, that's going to happen sooner rather than later. We're going to go straight down our unique tree now, and I really wanted fertility rights, but we're not going to get that. We might as well go God of the Sea for production on fishing boats. But I also really like food on farms, pastures. No, we're not going to have farms, pastures, and plantations. We're going to go God of the Sea and just abuse the archipelago map even further. Keep getting me some settlers so I can settle everything that I see on the map. Okay, island. Looks like a decent place to be. We're going to fill up this city. We're going to fill up a city back here. We're going to go over the cap. Which we should be okay. Whoop, there is Amina as Axum. Yeah, you can be as aggressive as you want, Amina. I don't think you're gonna reach me. I'll give you a friendly greeting. Hopefully she wants to trade with us. There are places for us to settle up there. The issue is with these little tiny island settlements is we're just not gonna be getting any districts. They're not gonna be cities. Our cities are gonna have to go here, right? These are just going to be for sending food and gathering resources back to the capital, and we'll have to find another fairly decently sized settlement in order to get food back to the capital, or districts, I mean, that are not the capital continent. Isanapura goes down, and that gives us culture on the altar. And let's just hit the camels. I really want to be saving as many coastal expansions as I can until exploration age so that I can benefit the most from Hawaii's ability. And look at this, we get a settlement, or we get a celebration which allows us growth, 2 gold on all settlements. That gets this town to grow yet again. It's phenomenal. Culture, please. Where's the next big landmass? We should be able to find at least one. There's usually a couple of bigger landmasses on the archipelago maps. They're not completely islands. I will take your gold, Amina, and I'm gonna go ahead and build just another settler and go 1 over the settlement limit. We're pretty happy. We're gonna be happy. There's Benjamin. Greetings, I am Benjamin Rink. I'm not seeing the second big-ish landmass yet. Yeah, it's all tiny little islands. I bet this is the big size landmass up here. Well, that means we have some islands we can claim here into the middle, at the very least. Changjiajie, that's over here by itself. Gonna be hard to reach for anybody. That island looks like it's completely isolated. Settle this settlement in Plumsnay, and production towards constructing buildings everywhere, not just in the capital. And let's go ahead and pick up that food and put it in Yasodharapura, so that we can keep that food rolling. We're about to finish Musong, which gives us flood protection. We are next to a river, so that's okay. We're gonna go for Amnok so we can get the Angkor Wat. I think we're gonna grow, so it's gonna be nice to have specialists. Hello, Bolivar. I think we're gonna settle here. Yeah, settling here gives us some land to work off of for some districts. So I'm gonna plop that down before I forget. And we're gonna need to save up some money for some fishing keys. So Bach is up there. We're also going to want a settlement somewhere down here. Settlement down here. Settlement over here. Yeah. I think I would like to go for pottery next. And then we'll go into irrigation so that we're not over our settlement limit for all that long. And honestly, we'll just push back over the settlement limit again, because there are settlements to be had up here as well. Who did I meet? Egypt Freddy. Wow, Egypt Freddy. That's a weird combo. You don't see that too often. Let's grab this fishing key, and then we'll come up here to Isanapura and we'll purchase our fishing key. Uh-oh. We have to be careful where we put this because we won't have the ability to go over. That's fine. We'll just put it there. Get them connected up so they can trade. They can start sending food back and forth. Capital just keeps on growing. We have got food for days. We are just well fed. A farm there. Let's get the pearls ready to go to the capital. We'll put you in the capital. Yeah, we are going to be celebrating here soon again. Wow. Looks like we found the second big island here. Yeah, Bach, where Bolivar is. Looks like that's the second big major island group. What do we have here? Gold would make Fumsnea City faster. This gives us celebration though, so we'll go there. Who's at war? Benji and Amina. That went from 7 turns to 3 turns, that celebration, so it's pretty good. We'll be able to settle before the celebration and get extra population in our baby settlement down there. And honestly, what do I put down next? Granary's gonna come in here, and then we're gonna get more settlers, I guess. We're happy so we can go over. I know the Khmer get a malice to extra cities, so I do maybe want to take that into consideration while I'm doing all this as well. But hey, at the very least, we've unlocked Hawaii. Expansionist attribute as well. Thank you, sir. Come in here, production towards settlers. Let's have you come down to get the production off of this. Nukaleka's over there. I want to see what's here. I'm assuming that Freddy is also on this little island. Narrative choice, 1 warrior from you. Let's come set you down there so I can remember to settle there. Combat strength I don't need, so I'm going to take the gold. I don't want that combat strength. I'd much rather have the gold. Sooner I can make Fumsnea City, the sooner I can snake some districts around over there. We unfortunately don't have many Great Wonder areas. Benjamin's going for the Great Library. And Diplo action. I don't need that combat strength. I'll take the gold. And we have another celebration. Let's go construction towards buildings. And we'll put in tool making. You are the smallest, so you grow there. And what do I produce out of the capital here? Well, honestly, it would be nice to get the altar here. And try for the Birsa or something there. Oh, wait. I almost made a mistake. We have to get Angkor somewhere as well. It has to go next to a river. I have to remember. Open borders from Bolivar allows us a little bit more gold. With which we can soon convert you. So 2 turns away on that. 2 turns. It's not so bad. There's going to be war between the 2 of them. As they settle right on top of each other. Irrigation is going to come next for the settlement limit. I got 2 settlers exploring the same way. Very inefficient. Yes, keep feeding me science. I want all the science from everybody that can give it to me. All the science, please. Let me speed through this era. The goal would be to finish the era before having too many districts, like not enough district space becomes a huge issue. Wow, everybody's giving me open borders. Bolivar gives me food to my towns. It's also really good. And I think we try for the Birsa here. We'll make Fumsnea City so that we can start producing. Brickyard is going to be important here, so we'll start doing that. Then we'll get a monument and an altar, and then we'll come around. We have grabbed a Devodorum. Okay, I'll take that. Combat for ranged is probably the best choice. And free commander promotion. I'll take it, but I don't have a commander. We'll get discipline eventually, so we might as well. Who else? Amina and Bolivar at war. Bolivar's got some good science. Honestly, I really just don't have good district adjacencies here in this capital. It's a little bit of a bummer. This unlocks Angkor Wat from us. It also unlocks Varna, which is gold from specialist for us. We're going to want to get Angkor Wat pretty fast. I guess we're going to go into Chakravarti next to make the capital grow even faster. Gungne, I could start converting you for some gold. I would rather find a cultural city-state, though. That also fixes our settlement limit problem. Honestly, I need to come in and get just horrible adjacencies. Let's put you down. No, I want to purchase you. We'll throw you down, which allows us to move some rural pop around. We got a scientific attribute point that allows us to move a rural pop around, that allows us to put it here for a while. 9 turns on the Birsa. Isanapur is going to have to get an altar eventually as well. Stungtrang, you also need a fishing key, 220. Let's go for riding next so we can get, I don't know, like the Angkor here. And I don't know, Angkor here and try to get like at least one adjacency off of it there. Get something over here. Fishing town for you will make the capital grow super fast. Longsheng, not somebody I really care too much about. You. We finished that. Let's go ahead and get monument. Let's get an altar there first. Then we'll go for a monument here. A library there. And probably gonna lose. Yeah, you're a dead scout. You did your job, bud. You explored most of the world, and I don't truly care that much about you anymore. Already 35% done with the era. It's kind of fast. Well, it is turn 60. I mean, I don't have many choices to make, so we are moving pretty quickly here. I really want to get this beer. So, oh, we were unable to get it. We wasted so many turns on that. Oh, that hurts. Who got it? Unmet player. Well, we can 5-turn the Hanging Gardens. We'll do that here. Hopefully we get it. I don't think anyone's really much of a threat to get Angkor. It's so deep on the tree. Let's jump over here to Gungne and befriend you and just keep over there because I can't explore anymore up there. Let's send you down here. Why not? See what you can do. And we celebrate food, I guess. You know what? No, I'm producing buildings. So let's hit producing buildings. I'm going to put in Varna. It doesn't do anything right now, it just gives me some happiness. And you please become a fishing town. Okay, there's the Hanging Gardens. That's great. We also got writing done that turn. Culture to speed this up. Codex, grow city here into the production. Just a little bit of gold. We're going to use that gold to come down here and purchase this. And then we're going to build Angkor right there. Tamaraja. Reach 20 pop in the capital. That's going to be hyper doable. Production goes there. And let's work on writing 2. What do we get? Expansionist. Growth rate in cities. We're just going to keep this growth train rolling. Mundo Perdido goes... We can pick up the clay now. Get that in the capital. Gives us even more production. 29 production in the capital. You get your monument here. And let's grow you there. So you can start using your altars production. And once I have the Angkor, we're going to build settlers. And settle out our island. Stungtrang is not sending any food anywhere. Because it needs a fishing key. Has to go there. That way we can district out if we need to. Put you here into Fumsne. 7 turns on that Angkor. I think we've got it in the bag. Oh yeah, I definitely want to support +3 food per turn in towns because that'll support this. Writing gets us a codex. Let's go into currency next. And you give me the 50 gold. Fantastic. What am I going to do with you, bud? Just keep growing out this way. What goes Der Sharukin? It's kind of late. We can go ahead and grab our library now. What weird little ugly cities we've got going on here. Wow, I didn't notice that the marble quarry goes down that deep. That's cool. Chickens. An ice-covered Angkor Wat. What a weird sight. Boom. Wonders of the Ancient World 2. Angkor Wat goes down. And we're going to start popping down some juicy specialists. Look at them. Ooh-wee. They're gonna be good. What can I do with my gold? Let's get a barre down here for now. We're not gonna be districting out there for a while. Protects us from any flood damage that we don't want to deal with. It's a fantastic garden right there. Why are you growing? Oh, because we celebrated. Construction towards buildings. You should be set. You shouldn't be a growing town. You should be a fishing town. I don't want you to grow, sir. You grew also? Let's put you down. And we'll spend our gold in here on an altar, which is just going to make these tiles nuts. We're going to be making some gold here. I don't really want to ally you because everybody hates you. Just Amina. We might. I guess that means we will. I was going to say if he asks, I'll do it, but he did ask. 1 influence in all settlements is going to be insane. And let's get the lapis for the capital. That's Silk Road's 1 done. Capital, you're going to get me some settlers. Honestly, probably 2 more settlers. At least 1 here, 1 here. We can get 1 over here. And we can get 1 down here. All right, Chakravarti is down. 50% growth rate in the capital. Let's take out floodplains, put in Kumbumera, because we already have a specialist. Now, Chakravarti 2 gives us 3 codex slots. I don't much care for that. I would much rather be jumping up here to entertainment to get the settlement limit. So that's what we're going to do instead. Oh, from the margins of Khmer society, new localized groups begin to form, seeking more specific regional authority. Eventually, tensions between regional and centralized power are short to form. Let's go for expansionist. We're already kind of deep in the expansionist tree, so why not? Oof. We could come in here. No, let's jump down refunds on specialists, because that's what we're focusing in as the Khmer. Specialists, give me all those trade routes, yes. And I would like to go well over the settlement limit if possible. Ugh, I don't like the fact that Divodorum took so much of this. It kills the fish, but maybe we have to integrate them. I will take your gold. I like the gold, so I'll take that. It allows me to rush by things like a market here, which would be really good. And we have more specialist limit. Let's go for navigation. We're playing this kind of like a gold sieve, when we're most definitely not. Where can I put a garden? A +7 garden there is really good, so we'll put it there and put you right back onto this tile here, which is a better tile than it was already working. We're behind in yields, but we're gonna start catching up, especially now that we can put specialists in Fumsne as well. Stockholm goes down. That's a really hard city to pronounce. Jeez. And we're gonna run it up this shore side. We're gonna throw down a fishing key so it connects to everything as well. And we have the gold, so we might as well. Makes everything a little bit better over here also. And I want to also be sending some settlers up to these little islands to fill them in. When we become Hawaii, that's going to really change things. I gotta say, I am really feeling the growth. I am really feeling how fast our settlements are growing. Happiness per age on palace and city halls, just to keep feeding that happiness engine. Even going 2 over the settlement limit, if we look here, I am still getting 3 food out of the capital and 1 food out of Fumsne, even being that far over the settlement limit. Edicts of Ashoka. A philosopher proposes inscribing the cornerstones of the monuments with a message, so that all who pass through here may know what is most important to its people. Food on the monument, food on the monument. We're going gold. We're going for gold. Not gold, growth. What am I talking about? I'm going for growth. Forgive me, anybody who watches this. I am stupid. Let's get a market down. We're still only 11 turns from our next celebration. Even as far over the limit as we've gone. A market here is worth a lot, so we'll put that down as well. pyramids goes, well, the AI have kind of reached up their settlement limit. They're doing what they can do. It's better than I normally see them do on an archipelago map. I need to save up to absorb Divodorum. Please go in the capital. More gold coming out of you. I'm just gonna build settlers. Until I get punished, I'm just gonna go settlers. This is a good specialist here. Or this. Let's go for that extra happy. 8 turns away from our nearest celebration. 7 turns now. Another celebration would get us more policy cards, which is 2 more happiness per turn. I kind of want to convince Benjamin to give us open borders. I also need to figure out where I'm going to send this settler. He's going to settle here. I could settle here. This gives me most of that. I could come settle over here. I can get the oracle in one place here. I don't really want the oracle. So we're going to go for another settler. And just go nuts. The more of these little tiny places we have, the better old Hawaii is going to feel. The Halamangal Maui goes, I kind of wanted that. That feels a little bad, but whatevs. I should be upgrading something else into a city. However, with the malice that we get to happiness on cities and as far over the settlement limit as we're going, I think we're gonna just keep what we have now going until I can get the happiness buildings out of the tech tree. We still haven't done that yet, right? So I don't need these 2 buildings. Honestly, I wish we could hide them. A bath here is going to be good though for growth. Plus 4 happiness in you gets me another food in that city. Think about how good we'd be doing if we had that. Someone beelined it a little faster than me. Well, either way, we'll go wheel next. Start getting all those things. More gold for the capital. Gives us the Ming as well. People just want us to have combat strength, and I'm not into it. I really don't care about the combat strength. Atusa. Lighthouses can start coming down now, giving us even more gold. You purchase your lighthouse here. That way we can district out across, and you grow again. Look at this. 2, 3, 2, 2, 1. Yes. It's a good specialist there. Oh, did we celebrate? We sure did. 20% food for 10 turns. Just put that in for the happiness bonus. And just keep putting down stuff. 6 gold per turn would be nice, but I'm saving up for Divodorum. Torre del Pain. Okay. That's a happiness wonder. We could mosey on over there and get a settlement there if we wanted. I don't think it would hurt anything. Sanchi Stupa goes. We're coming up on the end of the era pretty fast. And I haven't done like any legacy point farming. Maybe we should consider that. We got the happiness. We should be putting the happiness buildings in. I'll put you here. No, I need to purchase. Put you there for 7 happiness. That gets us up. Destruction in the round. That's half a turn of culture. It's more important than the gold currently. So we'll take it. Divodorum gets incorporated. We can grow again. I mean, look at how good this tile is to grow onto. We just can't not do that. And we'll spend the rest of our influence supporting that farmer's market. Let's go bronze working next. We're gonna kill our yields here, but I think it's worth it. You're 1 building unhappy, so we can get that fixed. Everywhere else is super unhappy, which is a problem. We can't really fix that too much. Yeah, if we end up with the happiness crisis, we're kind of screwed. We'll know in a couple turns. Petra goes. Yeah, you become a fishing town. You know what? Let's become a trade outpost. And then we're going to purchase stuff in you fairly soon. 25 pop, 19 pop. We're getting pretty large. Terracotta Army goes. Coliseum. I would love to get the Coliseum. And let's jump into discipline now. We need to get to Code of Law so we can get traders up. Coliseum is 13 turns. And I want it to go here, but I think that blocks us off from districting around this mountain. I'm not 100% sure. We need production. Where can I grab me some production? Right there. And we can put you in the capital. That gives us some production and some happiness. Fumsnay, let's get your villa right there. And you are just going to do like a research initiative for a few turns. Oh no! No, it's the little guys, right? Looks like it's the little guys. The independent people's crisis, and not the crazy bad crisis. Yeah, 6 combat strength against independent powers. That's okay with me. These little islands are gonna be full of angry independents though. Our next choice is going to be Code of Laws. It's really late for it. We let it go for a long time. Let's pick up an altar somewhere where it'll be useful. Right here. It's gonna give us even more gold, 127 per turn. We should have a free... Yeah, we didn't get that free promotion on you. Oh. It didn't roll over. It didn't save it. Barracks. Yeah, we can put it up there. That's fine. 12221. That's a really good specialist down here. And we're keeping up. We're not on top, but we're keeping up. I think we should grab military training next. And then, yeah, let's just keep spreading into ocean tiles. I didn't have a very great specialist to put down, so it's okay if I didn't get one. I wonder what the next wonder I could grab is. I mean, I could get Gate of All Nations fairly soon. I need 2 more wonders to get at least 0.2 here. I don't think we're going to get up to 3. I'm about to go another settlement over my settlement limit, which is going to make some places unhappy. That gives me the first military point, though, which is okay. You are going to be a mining town. And we're going to purchase an altar in you. Oh, you've already got a saw pit. Gross. Gross. Silk Roads 2 goes in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's military 2, not 1. Haha. I really want to get another settlement over here. But it looks like Benjamin's coming over there to do that himself. Flood. Coliseum. Oh, merchant. Okay, what can I get out of this? Don't want to go that far. Come over here to Tikal. The Barre's opening will be commemorated. Let's figure out what we want that to go into. Discipline. That gets 1 turned. And then we're going to go into Code of Laws. And actually, let's consider changing our social policy slots. You've got to go, and you go in. 18 is pretty good, so we will confirm that. I could 6 turn the Gate of All Nations here. 19 turn it there. I'm going to get a good boost from that, so we're going to try. Get rid of you. 16 is okay. As far as production here goes, let's just keep going for Vaishyas and try to get some stuff, some Silk Roads points. The more gold we get, the more likely we'll be able to purchase the amphitheaters and stuff, that arenas and stuff that we want to. Please give me gold. Going all the way to Waset's gonna take you ages. I don't know if that's gonna happen. All right, there is the Emile Bell. We're gonna change our policies now. Take out charismatic leader and put in ethics for a 12-point boost there. And honestly, it's time to start coming back and filling in some of these masteries. We need to start getting some of these codices, knocking those out. Tactics is gonna come next. We want to get the settlement limit back. All of our cities are happy. Our towns are sad, but our cities are happy. We're at 30 pop in the capital, 25 in our second city. We're way higher than Bach. Wakabna, Saba, all those are pretty low. Waset, 20. Where's... I can't see Rome, but I'm sure Rome is also not that big. We've got a huge city and a huge second city. So we've got tons of specialists down. but we're not keeping up with our yields because we're not converting over to cities, so we're not getting like libraries and stuff everywhere, which I could be, but I'm fairly happy with everything feeding the capital to get it as big as we can get it. Nalanda goes. Let's come in here and 780. Ugh. Fine. I want to try sneaking this guy over here. Let's see how long it takes him to get there. I want to try. Another crisis slot comes in. Let's go for another Vaishya. 100% gold maintenance on military. I don't have a single I have one military unit and it was gifted to me. Nalanda goes. Wayang Palace goes. Oh, we're gonna start I'm worried about you. Okay, great library. I think I'm out of codex slots now though is the problem. No, I have 2 more. That'll get me up to library 2, I think. Let's jump in for navigation and I can get you in 5 turns. Let's go for the settlement limit. I will need 1 more codex slot, so we're gonna have to go for that mastery. We're gonna need it. That's a plus 10 arena right there. Let's go to Tikal. We'll come in here, we'll spend our influence on improving trade. Because my Vaishya should be getting there pretty soon. My other Vaishya is gonna take a million years to get up there. Umsne, I don't know where I would put you that's any good. I mean, right there is not bad. Gets us more happy. Yasuo Hadapur is about to grow yet again. 31 pop. Get your altar. And then become a fishing town. 159 gold per turn. Bolivar completes Great Library. Gross. You also become a fishing town. And you will get your altar next turn. As soon as I slot in 2 more resources, that'll finish Silk Roads. Don't know if I want to do that just yet. I really want to come over here. Okay, we're gonna have to do it. Let's throw it in. Silk Roads is done. We've got 8% left on the era. And then I'll put in decentralization. Look at that. Ugh. Ugh, that would be so bad. Wonders of the Ancient World. We got two of those done, which tends to be about the standard for me. I tend to always get 2 Wonders of the Ancient World done. Can't ever get that 3rd one though. Research initiative. The more I can research, the better I'll be. And we're about to celebrate yet again. So you grow, put it in the city center. Production towards, you know, let's go for food. Why not? We're just gonna keep going for food. Now let's put two culture on the palace. Just because. Lingapura, please get your altar. Make people like you a little bit more. I should be coming in here and purchasing berets and stuff. And we'll come for research initiative here. Oh no. Looks like our settler has gone the wrong way. We're never gonna settle there now. We're not gonna make it. So where would I throw you? Let's get you up there, I guess. Production on production buildings or codex there. Happiness on happiness buildings. Or we're gonna go for that. Get this trade going with Ostia. Honestly, I could drop a little bit of happiness. Nah, these are fine just hanging out here. Give me 1 gold, 1 happiness. Those are fine hanging out over there. It's honestly the gold per turn that I'm most interested in. There's settlement limit coming back up. We kind of had to go for Chakravarti. Purchase a fishing key here. And in a turn or 2, we'll get our temple over there as well. Keep hitting research initiative. And we're kind of just coasting till the end of the era at this point. We have hit 100 culture per turn. So we're keeping up with everybody except for Frederick, who's taken off culture-wise. Big load of stuff out of Freddy here. What am I doing? I should just throw camels in. And then I can stack some stuff up here. I could have been doing that a while ago. Make you a fishing town, finally, and we'll get your altar. Blam, right there. We're at 113. We're ahead of everybody but Freddy. Yeah, we're doing fine. I didn't ever get up to academies, which is a bit sad, but it's okay. Trade outpost. You should stay at trade outpost. And why don't you have your altar for a little bit of extra happy? Looks like most of our cities are happy. They are going, man. You stay fishing town. What a weird little empire we've built. Yeah, there's gonna be some happiness here. We are getting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. We're getting 9 extra food out of this. We're getting 6 extra food out of this. Look at this, 211 food per turn. In the capital, 211 food per turn. Income from buildings, add percentages of sources. We're 18 from connected town, 21 from connected town. Oh my good, 9 from surplus happiness. Yeah, we're getting fat. We're gonna be 33, 34, maybe 35 by the end of this era. Maybe 35 is a bit of a stretch, but maybe. There's a codex. Let's just stack all these up in the capital. Another codex. That's Great Library 2. We're not gonna finish it. So we got everything up to 2 and one thing up to 3. If I put the effort into it, I could have got military 3. I could settle here. Do I want to try? I need to purchase 2 settlers out of some places. We're at 139 excess happiness though. Wow. Hariharalaya goes down. Can I like, it has 4 turns. Can't even like 1 turn that settler. Nah, I can't build that. That's too long. It's too long. Error will be done by then. By the time my guy walks all the way over, error will be over. Yes, give me the gold. I want it. Construction towards wonders. I don't care. We'll go for the culture. Yes, please. Just keep making me some gold. And we'll buy from Stung Trang to get up here. And we'll buy from May. Come over here. And maybe, just maybe we'll be able to get there. I can't. Not yet. 655. 655 is so much. I don't know if we'll get that. I don't know that we'll get there. I might be able to get 1 more settlement in. I don't think we'll get 2. Maybe if we buy in Wekov, maybe we can sneak it there. And it's a big maybe. There goes Monk's Mound. I think that's like the last wonder in the game. Oh no, Uxmal! You jerk. That was gonna be mine. Okay, well, we'll buy this here, and then we'll try. It'll take us 3 turns to get there, and maybe 4 to settle. I have nothing that gives me anything besides food. 7 turns till I hit 36. That's not gonna happen. We did hit 35 though. And 35 is a mega capital. Like 35 is not something to sneeze at. That's a big capital. We got fat. We got real fat. We have like 1 billion specialists in. We might just barely get there. I don't know, but we might just. Don't know how much percent, what percentage a turn we get. Oh no, we're not gonna get it. Yeah, next turn it's gonna say end of the era. We're not gonna get that 1 more turn to finish both of these. It'll do whoosh. Oh, we do? We get, oh yeah, sick. Boom. And boom. There we go. Now, military completely full. Science 2. Culture 2. Economic completely full. These tend to be what I get the most of, military and economic, honestly. Huge pickups for us there. Entirely full of specialists in Fumsne. Yasudharapura is also like just like 1 specialist or 2 specialists away from being full. We are humongous. We're gigantic. We're at 12 settlements. 35 pop here, 30 pop here. Let's kind of look at Bach 27, Waset 26. Chichen Itzas and Tikal are tiny comparatively. 16 here. Yeah, everybody else is not nearly at my level. as far as population goes. Everybody else was higher than us almost for yield. But that's only because we didn't really spend that much time settling, like converting to cities. We settled settlements, but we didn't convert to cities. And we never got academies and stuff up, which also ate into our yields pretty heavily. I'm just purchasing that so that we have a quarter going into the next era for the Colosseum to get some happiness on. Can't do that. Can't do that because they're not connected. But that's fine. Hawaii is going to look nuts, by the way. Hawaii is going to be gross once we get our culture tree done. Oh, it's over. It's over. Nobody's going to be able to even compete with us. Antiquity comes to an end. Floodwaters claiming the land. I love it. We finished that up. Age rankings. 30 out of 20 here. We were third there. 12 out of 12 here. 4 out of 7 here. Nobody completed Wonders of the Ancient World. 10, 6, 6, 5, 2. The AI really doesn't compete very well on Archipelago. It's really the AI, right? The map that's making the AI be this bad. Again, we're not looking for a challenge from the AI. I want to see how big we can get Exploration Era. That's what we're looking for. How fast can we win this game? Lots of XP here for Ashoka. We're going to continue this in the next episode, though. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.